This is Ray Glasser on Saturday, December 22nd, 2012, with the camera video of a car I thought I would never have, but at long last I finally got my dream car. This is a Toyota Avalon XLS. It's a 2000, really good shape, and very, very low mileage. And this is a car I've wanted for about 10 years now, ever since I rode in one in Las Vegas back in the early 2000s. There's three things unusual about this car. Number one, this is the first black car I've ever owned. I'm not crazy about black cars because they're so hot in the summer. Number two, this is the first Japanese car I've ever owned. I've never had a Toyota, Honda, any of those. And number three, this is the first car I bought with over 100,000 miles. This actually has 118,000 miles on it. But for a car like this, a high-end Toyota, that's nothing. So I thought what I would do before it starts to rain or snow here in December, I would do a quick camera video of the car and show what great shape it's in. Okay, here's the front seats, obviously. Car is all leather. This car has many, many things my old Buick Century, which this replaced, did not have, which I will get into. But this car is in really, really nice shape for a 12-year-old car. The driver's side door. No rust on the bottom, by the way. For a 12-year-old car, this is really clean. Power window controls naturally. The usual stuff. You get inside and show the dash. The instrument cluster is no great big deal. It's very straightforward, very standard. Over here, to the left side of the steering wheel is pretty obvious. Mirror control. That center one is for the brightness for the interior lights and the trunk release. On the steering wheel, all we have are the remote control for the cruise, start and stop. Over here's the ignition switch, which is where I like it, not on the darn steering wheel. Up here is the information display, which I'll show you when I turn the car on. And all wood grain center console, which I really, really like. Something that now cars do not have. Now it's all brushed aluminum. This is a 6-disc CD changer, which right now does not work, but I can always get it fixed. It's got the CD, and as you can see, it also has tape. The cassette deck works just fine, so for now I'm playing cassettes, which I do have, and of course it has AM/FM radio. Down here is climate control, which again I'll show you when I turn the car on. It's a glove compartment. It's kind of small. Down here is the shifter. And over here is a really huge, very deep storage bin in the center console. So I have tapes of my Tic Tacs in there. Whoop. We have a little drop-down pocket on the door here, which is kind of nice to put change in or whatever you want. And down here is a speaker. By the way, this does have a JBL stereo system. The tweeters are right here on the dash, on the end of the dashboard, facing the front passengers. There's the other tweeter. Stereo does sound good. We also have a sunroof, which is right now open, and it does tilt or slide, your choice. There are the interior lights, and it even has a sunglass holder, which I always have liked. It also has the double sun visor system, where you have one that drops down here and another one over here. So you have this whole corner blocked, and it has the extensions that pull out when you need them, which is also really nice. And of course, here's the lighted mirror, which I never use. And we have that on both sides. Over here is the garage door opener, which I can't seem to get programmed properly because it does not work, but it probably does. So I'm still using my original opener right there. Let's show the back seat now. This whole back seat compartment area looks totally new. There is not one mark, one scratch on these seats. Really, really, really clean. And it has the back pockets over here, which I like. And it's got that center pass-through, which again is something I'll probably never use. But if you need to put something in the trunk to pass through the back seat, you can do it. And oh, look at this. Wow. flip out cup holders over here. Little storage console. Very nice. Very nice. You can see that. And we have some vents back here for the rear back passengers, and down there is a power outlets, convenience outlet. Alright. Something else I forgot to show here in the front is right here is the ashtray and lighter, hidden by some wood, and over here is a pop-out cup holder. Just pops out from there. Trunk is very clean. It's also very deep. This is a huge trunk, and I guess when they redesigned these for 2005, they really cut back on the trunk space, but this trunk is huge, and it's even got the cargo net, which is kind of nice. And here is the engine. Pretty clean for a 12-year-old car. No complaints here whatsoever. A little bit of rust here if you look for it, but again, this is not a new car. It's 12 years old, but it's clean. It's in good shape. Now we'll turn the car on and show you some of the other qualities of this great car. Okay, we're not back in the front seat. This even has the original floor mats on both sides, which is really nice. Can't believe I finally got this thing after all these years. Okay, the car's now on. A big part of the reason I wanted this car is this driver information system right here. I just love this whole thing. Shows you obviously the time, the outside temp, got a compass, the day and date, and on the bottom, I'm going to take a little refocusing here. Right over here, this resets every time you turn the car off, I found out. You have the fuel range for this tank of gas, trip time, which you can obviously start and stop, instant miles per gallon, average miles per gallon. And again, on this model, every time you shut the car off, that resets to 0. On the later models, it did not. There's the current mileage. And since I got the car about 48 hours ago, I put on 83.9 miles. Okay, that's about right, 83.9. So there we go. And that's it. That's the car. Like I say, the instrument panel is no great shakes. Very straightforward. Okay, what else can I show? Climate control. Funny, when you push the auto button, it always turns on the air. Not sure why. I guess that's just the way it's made. But what I do to turn the heat on, just turn the fan on. Then you have, of course, your temperature right here. And this heater is great. The air is great. Of course, you have a passenger separate temperature control right there, hot or cold. I see the AC still on. We'll just shut that off. Oh, that's depressed, no wonder. Okay. And there you go. This also does have a seat heater, I'll have to show you. The newer ones have the switches right here for driver and passenger heated seats. This has it on the side of the driver's seat, which I will show you. As far as the stereo, push this, and of course I have the tape going, and this shows all the usual things you need to know. It's got scan and seek and everything else, repeat. And as far as the tone control, you keep pushing this, you get balance. Push again, you get bass, mid, treble, fader front to rear, balance left to right. And that's that. So there we go. This car has a great ride, and it handles in corners very, very well, and I'm really, really happy with it. There's also something over here, an overdrive control. When you push that in, it shows you right there that's been shut off. The factory setting is to have it on, I guess for better gas mileage. So I always have it on. So that's my Avalon. I'm really thrilled with this thing. Here's the rear view mirror. That's the automatic setting, of course, for nighttime, which I have on. Compass is over here, so don't need it on the mirror. But I am thrilled with this car. I'm so happy I finally was able to get one. And this may well be the last car I ever buy, for a number of reasons. One, it's got very low mileage on it, and these cars are made to last. These cars easily go to 200,000 miles and more. Two, I don't drive that much. You know, since I'm retired, I don't drive that much. But I actually wind up driving more than I thought I would. So that's why I still wanted to get my dream car, which is what this is. There's a glove compartment, just to show it opened up. Right there. Let me show the stuff that's on the side of the seat now. Okay, here's the driver's seat. A little bit of indentations in there, but they're not tears at all, so I'm good to go. Here's the seat memory, which does work. And there are your seat adjustments. And back there is the heated seat control, which I have shut off because it really doesn't work, at least as far as I'm concerned. And here's just the side entrance of the car, as it were, the threshold. A little bit dirty, but no rust. Again, for a 10-year-old car or 12-year-old car, this really is in good shape. It's very, very clean. It was obviously taken care of, and I am one happy camper. So, there we go. My 2000 Toyota Avalon. I hope this thing lasts and lasts, because this, again, may well be the last car I ever buy. So, from Cleveland, Ohio, on Saturday, December 22nd, 2012, Ray Glasser saying so long and have a great holiday season, everybody. Bye-bye.